What's up, homies? I just wanted to make a little video and say that I'm a normal person. Look, I'm sitting in a car. I'm breathing air. I'm thinking thoughts. Sometimes I get sad. Sometimes I'm pissed. Sometimes I cuss. Sometimes I desire to do things that I know I should not. And sometimes I still act on those things even when I know I shouldn't. I'm basically saying that I'm human. And as a human, living in a world inhabited by humans, I feel like I wanted to just say this for some reason. Because sometimes we live in this world that I guess puts this idea on us that we have to be perfect, that we have to attain a certain level of perfection, morally, financially, socially, whatever. And I want to just say that a lot of that is bullshit. And sometimes things just need to be said plainly so that you can be freed and understand that Jesus Christ is the only one that ever was, and ever will be perfect. So go in peace, be free, understand that you are not perfect. You never will be. There is someone who is perfect, was perfect, always will be perfect. And if you read his word, you will slowly be transformed and become more perfect. You'll never reach it. So here you are, here I am, here all of us are, here he is. And it's just like you keep stepping. Maybe with reading his word and maturing as a human, you learn that lying is not as cool, or it doesn't yield the results you thought it would. So you lie less, and therefore your view of yourself, I guess, on a moral scale increases. That's a good thing. Sometimes God, or a lot of times God, uses life to put fire to us and purify us. And I've felt that in my own life, in the sense that I used to be one way, and the only way I was able to realize that maybe lying wasn't the best way, maybe cheating wasn't the best way, maybe having sex before marriage wasn't the best way. The only way that I was able to understand it, my stubborn self, is by doing it and getting burned to the point where I said, that hurts a lot, and I don't want to reap those consequences anymore. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. So you should thank God for the things that you've gone through, the trials that you've been able to go through, because they made you more pure. Just like silver and gold is purified by fire. You see? It becomes the essence of what it should be. Yes, so I wanted to say that because I've been thinking a lot lately that people, and by people I mean myself, and as a human, like I said, I know that what I deal with is common to men, all men, mankind, women included. So I just wanted to say that I've been trapped in mental chains of perfection and thinking I'm not good enough and all these types of things. But then I realized I'm not good enough. And that's a beautiful thing, because God is the one that we all look to. And I don't have to carry the weight of the world on my shoulders, or the weight of trying to be perfect, or trying to be rich, or trying to be socially acceptable, or whatever. I don't know what it is that you deal with, but I deal with a lot of stuff, or I dealt with a lot more stuff than I deal with now. I still deal with stuff, but I've been able to get freedom by the peace that comes through the truth of Jesus Christ. And the truth of Jesus Christ isn't just some story that you read on the weekend to feel good about yourself. It's actually the story of freedom, mental freedom, everything. Freedom from what the world puts on you, from the biggest thing the world puts on you, let's say marriage, and what's the biggest things in society that everyone worries about? Financial freedom, marriage, those are big issues, right? Who do I marry? How do I become financially free? I got to work all the time, right? To the smallest thing, what do I wear today? Or what's socially acceptable to say in this setting? And a lot of times, those things trap us in. We're we have to do this. We have to do this. If I don't do this, then my friends and my family will disown me. Well, I would throw those chains off as soon as possible, because if the people that you're around don't accept you because of external things, you know, I would argue that they have the wrong mentality. So don't live a lie just because other people do. That's the moral of the story. Be free, be at peace, and make sure you continuously, and I'm preaching on myself, you know, because I'm going to rewatch this video and be like, oh, dang, I needed that today. Maybe in a year I'll need it. And that's a funny thing too. I had like a picture come up on my photos, you know, in Apple, they have like photos and it will say like memories, or on Facebook where it says a year ago today, 5 years ago today. I had a picture that came up, or a video, and it was of me being like super sad at a certain place. I recorded a video and I was super sad, and my friends are coming, so I have to end this video now. But it made me realize like how far I've come in a year. So never stop learning, never stop reading, never stop trying, never stop praying, because things will get better if you don't stop. So take courage. Boom, baby, let's go.